This is the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the main event, the fight of the night. Please welcome to the ring now, the challenger from the Ukraine, Andriy Kudryavtsev.
City of Kerch on the south coast of Ukraine comes the deep, tough aggressor Andriy Kudryavtsev. He's been preparing doggedly, long and hard, for his second tilt at a European crown. He was narrowly beaten away from home in France 14 months ago by the classy Anthony Mezzati, and some felt he was really unlucky in that. He's unbeaten in 3 since, and back on foreign soil with big ambitions. Looks focused and should be highly respected, Jim.
He should be highly respected. Kudryavtsev lost 4 of his first 5 fights, so he's not the naturally gifted type. He's a man who's had to work at the game, and he's done that over the last 11 years, developed himself into a real tough customer. Very similar in style to John Murray, so I think we're in for a cracker tonight. It's not too often I predict fight of the year, but this one could well be that.
Such an important night for John Murray as he leaves his dressing room to enter battle.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion, John Murray!
The fan base is growing, the performances improving, and the titles are coming.
Here's
As always, coming out to the classic Chuck Berry tune. 7 years and 3 months into his professional career. A proud undefeated record of 29 straight wins. The little terrier, John Murray. Slightly adapted the lyrics, haven't they, since the days of Chuck Berry, but we know the tune.
Yeah, we know the tune well, and we know this man well too. I think he's going through a little frustrated period in his career where he thought maybe his progress had stalled a little bit, but he's flying now. He's highly rated in the world ratings, so he's on the verge of a world title fight. But this is a tough defence for him. We always say it's tougher to defend a title than to win it in the first place. Cannot allow himself to slip up tonight.
It all seems to be coming right for the talented 25-year-old who's 8 years younger than Kudryavtsev. He's got a slight height and reach advantage, both inside the 9 stone 9 limit, of course. Classic lightweight division. Kudryavtsev's been around 11 years longer. He's more seasoned, more experienced, almost 300 rounds boxed, but the power is with John Murray, who's starting to roll out the knockout wins. Last 5 inside the distance. Tends to wear you down, though, not immediate.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. Barry home for Matchroom Sport, the home of the Prize Fighter Series, proudly presents for your entertainment 12 rounds of boxing for the European Lightweight Championship. Sponsored here by PartyCasino.com, and a very warm welcome to our viewers joining us live and exclusive here on Sky Sports HD. All the officials have been appointed by the EBU, an association of the British Boxing Board of Control. Supervisor from Spain, Antonio Galan. Our steward in charge from the British Boxing Board of Control is Mr. Jeff Bolton. Timekeeper at the bell is Andrew East. And our 3 scoring judges at ringside from Serbia. Kudryavtsev. From Spain, Manuel Martinella. From Italy, Luigi Poppi. Our referee in charge of the action from Spain is Manuel Oliveira. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the officials. Here are the contestants. Introducing to you firstly, he is the mandatory challenger. Fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks trimmed with red and gold, weighing in at 9 stone, 7 pounds 13 ounces. 41 fight record, 34 wins, 15 inside the scheduled distance, and just 7 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, from beautiful Kursk in the Ukraine, it's Andriy Kudryavtsev. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner wearing the black trunks trimmed with gold, weighing in at 9 stone, 8 pounds 6 ounces. He is undefeated, 29 contests, 29 wins, 17 inside the scheduled distance. He is the undisputed and undefeated British and European lightweight champion, making his first defense of the European crown. Ladies and gentlemen, he is simply the fighting pride of Manchester, England, John Murray. So, Saturday Fight Night fans, here we go, 12 rounds of boxing for the European Lightweight Championship.
Real buzz in Wigan tonight.
You ready? Okay. You ready? Okay. Cool.
The European 9 stone 9 crown on the line. First defense for Manchester's improving John Murray. But the Ukrainian tough man Andriy Kudryavtsev, desperate to take this prestigious title back home with him, held over the years by the likes of the Welsh wizard Freddie Welsh, the Welsh wizard, Dulio Loy, Ken Buchanan held it, and the man to my left. Fighters treasure this belt, Jim.
Yep, very prestigious title to win. Gets you pretty much an automatic world rating with the WBC. So Murray will want to make sure he goes home with that belt tonight.
Murray's ranked number 3 by the WBC and number 9 by the WBO, looking for victory number 30. It's all coming right for the 25-year-old who can't afford to slip up here. But the training camps, both teams have been predicting a fight in centre ring, a sort of phone booth war could develop.
Well, Murray's been in some tremendous battles already. I've sometimes worried that he doesn't seem to bother at times about punches he's taken. He's prepared to disregard them to get his own punches on. As you move up in levels, you don't get away with that. So I like the way he started tonight. His chin's down, his hands up. Started working the jab, just having a look at this fellow. I think Murray expects a tough job here, and he's going about the job as though that's what he fancies.
Yeah, the fence nice and tight of John Murray, looking for those body shots that he employs. So determined, and an amazing will and strength Murray has. But you heard Joe Murray in that pre-fight preview saying Kudryavtsev is strong.
Murray's throwing the better jab of the two. It's solid. I mean, similar styles as you can see. I think Joe Gallagher used the term mirror image, and I think that's pretty accurate. They're both just standing there swapping punches. So I wonder who will be forced first to change tactics a little bit.
It could be a draining affair as they tee off with the big hooks. It's a great jab from John Murray. Joe Gallagher and John have sat down and studied tape after tape of Kudryavtsev. There's been a quiet confidence in the Ukrainian team ahead of this, but good combination from Murray. Such intent on his face, always has that.
Yeah, this is a good start, a good control start, good body shot.
That hurt him. Kudryavtsev. And Murray sensed it in there. It's all purpose, this, from the unbeaten Manchester fighter, closing in on the world scene rapidly.
Well, Murray must be delighted that he has an opponent he doesn't have to go looking for, because that's when it maybe takes him 2 or 3 rounds to find his rhythm. But this fella's right there in front of him, and Murray getting the better of things in the opening round.
Kudryavtsev tries a right to the body of his own, but already Murray has that physical strength, the look of the tougher and harder man, maybe. Kudryavtsev disappointed as he goes back to his corner.
Get the opportunity, right hook round this elbow. Let him play natural from this side.
Welcome back. Left of your screens, Joe Gallagher, Mick Williamson in the John Murray corner. You can see there the head punches, 22 in that first round. He looks sharp and extremely up for this, Jim.
Well, I've always been impressed with the natural hardness that John Murray has, and I think the opening round, Kudryavtsev shares my opinion. I think he was surprised at the strength and the fact that he couldn't put a dent in Murray, whatever he did in that opening round.
Another body shot, hurling in, just to the left side of Andriy Kudryavtsev in fight number 42, the predominantly white trunks of the Ukrainian. Gets a right hand in. Sometimes Murray can leave his defence open and be leaky, and the upper body movement not quite tip-top, but that makes for exciting fights. He normally grinds his man down.
Well, I just wonder, will Murray want to beat Kudryavtsev at his own game, or will he be prepared maybe to use his skills a little bit more? These are powerful punches from both men here, particularly Murray.
Absolutely. That right hand was a good one from Murray. 17 knockouts in his 29 wins. Kudryavtsev only 15 in 34 victories. So he should have the edge in that department, Murray.
Well, you get the impression that Kudryavtsev can only fight one way. We know that Murray can adapt. He can, lateral movement, use some angles here and there. But what he's doing at the moment's working, so he probably feels, why should he change it?
Precise body and headshots from John Murray. It's a fast and excellent start. And the Murray fans have been in full voice all night from early doors here at the Robin Park Arena in Wigan.
Kudryavtsev throwing the punches a little bit wider than Murray, so he's leaving gaps as he throws punches, letting Murray drill those short, stiff punches through the middle.
Just seems to adore these hard, brutal fights, encounters John Murray. Tries to get the uppercut into play.
So you just wonder, an 11-year career at 33 years of age, can Kudryavtsev do this for 12 rounds?
Another good right hand from Murray, who's fresher, the man really on the way up. 7 defeats for Kudryavtsev, who's proved himself around European level, but can he take that step up?
Yep, and he still seems prepared to come forward, take his bump from Murray to try and get his own punches off, so he hasn't been discouraged. But I would imagine this is a little bit tougher than he expected.
In terms of action, though, warming up very, very nicely indeed.
Right hand over the top, that's all he's looking for. And don't let him kid you onto where he's thinking nothing's happening, because that's what he does all the time, and then he springs the trap. Focused all the time, hands tight, don't get sloppy.
Never stops talking, Joe Gallagher, but he speaks sense.
Yeah, he does, and he lives the game. And his tactics are spot on here, everything he's told John